It's quite all right. You're not disturbing me. I'd much rather talk than work, yet here I am, day after day, haunted by one thought. I must write. I must write. This is my study, the room in which I write my short stories. Built it myself, actually. Cut the timbers, fitted the logs. Made an awful mess. I do my writing here, at the side of the room, for the roof leaks directly over my desk. I'd move my desk, but it covers a hole I'd left in the floor. The floor was built on the side of a hill, so in heavy rains it tends to move downhill. Many a days I've stood in this cabin and passed my neighbors standing in the road. But I'm happy here, though I don't get enough visitors to suit me. People tend to shy away from writers. They assume we're too busy thinking. Not true. Even my dear, sweet mother doesn't like to disturb me, so she tiptoes up here and leaves my food outside the door. I haven't had a hot meal in years. But I've done a good deal of writing. Perhaps too much. I stand and look out the window and think that life is passing me by at a furious rate. And so I ask myself the question, what force is it that compels me to write so incessantly, day after day, page after page, story after story? And the answer is quite simple. I have no choice. I'm a writer. But sometimes I think I may be mad. Oh, I'm quite harmless. But I do admit to fits of wandering. I engage in conversations where I hear nothing and see only the silent movements of lips and a meaningless yes, of course. And all the time I'm thinking, he'll make a wonderful character for a story, this one. Still, while I'm writing, I enjoy it. And I love to read the print, but as soon as it comes out on paper, I can't bear it. I find that it is all wrong, a mistake, that it ought never have been written, and I am miserable. Then the public reads it. Oh yes, charming, clever. Charming, but a far cry from Tolstoy. Or, a fine thing, but Turgenev's Fathers and Sons is better. And so it will be to my dying day, charming and clever. Charming and clever. Nothing more. And when I die, my friends will pass by my grave and say, here lies so-and-so. A good writer, but Turgenev was better. It's funny, but before you came in this evening, I was thinking to myself, perhaps I should give it up one day. What would I do instead? Well, I've never freely admitted this before, but to you here in the theater tonight, I would like to explain what I would most want to do in life. Ever since I was a child, I always, excuse me, I'm just taking a note. An idea has just occurred to me for a short story. What was it we were talking about a moment ago? Oh, no matter. My thoughts are too consumed with this new story. See how this appeals to you.